Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to start a series here, basically just reviewing the contents of Shadowspear. Now I bought this from a shop called Game and Figures. I'll leave a link in the description down below. So if you want some really cool stuff, Games Workshop stuff, any other gaming system, ball action, Game of Thrones, all that type of stuff. Go check them out. Like I say, I'll leave a link in the description below. So I bought this. It was on pre-order for 84 quid. I think it retails from Games Workshop, from Game and Figures for £89 and some pence, which is still a great saving. Games Workshop is 105, I think, if memory serves me right. But yeah, so definitely go check them out. Like I say, I'll leave a link in the description below. So you've seen unboxings and stuff like that on YouTube. I'm not going to do an unboxing basically because everyone's done one. I've built every model in it. I've built them all up. So what I'm going to do is just review like a model, a group of models, like each episode kind of thing. So hopefully you enjoy what you see. All right guys, let's go take a look at our first model. Right guys, let's take a look at the Master of Possession. So here we go. First thing about this model is the size of it. Now I know it's sculpted as if it is jumping or taking flight or whatever. So his feet aren't actually on the base. So it's being modelled with the cape and stuff. But it's still a huge model. Now I know Games Workshop have made the Chaos range almost Primaris size. But again, I just think it's a huge model. So in comparison, so I've got one of my Rubik Marines, which is, I think, one of the taller Chaos models, like infantry, If you put it base to base, like its staff is the same size as the model. But if we put it like feet to feet, it's still a chunky model, So that's pretty cool. Yes. So yeah, let's just take a look at some details on it if the camera will let me. So first thing that pops out at me is this cool helmet. Obviously that's like a skull helmet with some like ram horns, which is very, very nice. And then we've got some flame coming out of his hand and off his backpack, which is again cool. I can imagine that being painted up like in a greeny colour, not even like, well, a fire colour would be cool, but I think like a nice greeny flame would be pretty cool. But it all depends how you're painting your model up. I'm still undecided on what Legion I'm going to do for these. Also, I'm a very big fan of capes on models. I think a cape on a model sets it off. And this is, again, no exception. It's very nicely sculpted. It's got some bones on the back there. On his shoulder pauldrons, they're like fairy, so some type of animal that he's killed or whatever. Might even be like the ram's head, might be the ram's fur. Would you get a ram or a sheep or something in the 41st millennium? Who knows? But yeah, there's his nice staff there, wooden staff. And at the top, it's got another skull of something there with horns popping out. It's almost Skaven-like, if you ask me, this sculpt on his staff there. He's got a little bow pistol there and a dagger just on his belt there. So with making this model, it's almost like a push-fit model. The leg, this part of the leg is separate, so that goes on. The front just clips to the back, and then that makes the bulk of the model. The backpack goes on separate. You've got to make this arm separate. So I say it's kind of like a push-fit model. That's what it reminded me of when I was putting it together, simply because you didn't have to put the top to the bottom, as you usually do with a model. Arms were like on the model kind of thing. But yeah, it's very, very cool, in my opinion. So, the Master of Possession, let's talk about his stat line. So, he's got a 6-inch movement, a weapon skill of 3+, ballistic skill 3+, strength 4, toughness 4, Wounds 4, attacks 3, leadership 9, and save is a 3+. He's got abilities: Death to the False Emperor, Daemonkin. This model has a 5+ invulnerable save, which is pretty cool. Faction keywords: Chaos, Mark of Chaos, Heretic, Astartes, Legion. Keywords are character, infantry, psyker, master of possession. So there we go. That's the little video I've done for you. All right, guys, leave comments down below. What you think of this model, how you would paint him, you know, how you'd use him in the army, etc., etc. All right, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Peace.